to another Friday Sews. I'm Emma and this is my channel, So Do It Emma. So, a few of you are new, welcome and thank you for subscribing, it really means a lot. Also, I would like to thank those who have given me a little coffee to help me buy my vlogging camera. So if you can, it would be lovely to have a wee bit of support while I try and save up for this camera, because I think it would be brilliant for the whole experience, as in sound and visual, and it might just help editing the photos, the videos as well. But anyway, Friday Sews is a lovely hashtag brought to you by Jen of Today in Jen's Sewing Room. She's also got a channel and it's really just to talk about what's happened in our week and also like lifestyle and sewing. So yeah, it's been a funny old week. Some of you may have read the post that there was a mishap on Sunday afternoon. I went upstairs to my sewing quarters just to sort of move things about, and I thought, and while I was doing that, I needed to go to the toilet. So I came down the ladders and there was just this almighty clunk of the first bit that you come down. So the bracket had come out and I was like, oh my goodness, what is going to happen? Quite scared because I know that there's quite a drop either way, even bigger drop to the right of me, because we've got a small banister and then the stairs. So if it did go either way, I would have either hit my head off the doorways, the door frames of the other 3 rooms that come off the landing, or fall down the stairs. So it was a bit of a nerve-wracking experience. Fortunately, we've got a friend, Paolo's business partner, he offered to come round and help us fix it. Actually, he fixed it, temporarily fixed it. We've got to reassess the whole situation with the ladder, so we don't know if we're going to see if we can actually improve it by getting new wood and bigger screws to go into it, or get a new Ramsey ladder and go the whole shebang kind of thing. So yeah, the Ramsey ladder over the last couple of years has been used significantly more to me just really sewing a lot. Previously it wasn't used as much, but definitely over the last 2 years it has been well used. So yeah, so this is the new backdrop for the foreseeable until either husband is at home and I will give him an alert to go say that I'm going up to the attic, or it will be down here if he's not home. It'll jazz it up. So 4 minutes of me waffling on about Ramsey ladders and this, that and other. I'm wearing the Sagebrush top, which is a lovely blouse top from Friday Pattern Company. It's one of my TNTs that I kind of just reach for if I'm feeling ruffly and big shoulders. But because this is viscose, it gives you a nice drape on the shoulders, so it's not as pronounced. If you were to use cotton, it would be very dramatic, the puffiness. So yeah, have that in mind when you're choosing fabrics for the Sagebrush. So yeah, this is a viscose. It's a Atelier Brunette one and it's called Cosmic Chestnut. This is a very old one in their fabric range, I think one of the earliest, and I was lucky enough to spot it on Lamazzi Fabrics as a remnant about 2019. Yeah, and I snapped it up and I made the Sagebrush out of it. I was wearing my pocket skirt, but because I go out walking the dog, I really don't want to take that risk of her jumping up and going, "Hey, dirty ball marks," or me go flying on my face like I've done the last couple of times over the last 2 days. More or less in the same field. Well, no, the field next to each other. Yeah. I don't know how I do it. I just seem to, well, today I know there was a wee hole and I went into it, and that's what, yesterday I have no idea how I did it. But yeah, I literally face palm the ground without face palming, but it was a close shave. It was a close shave. But anyway, pocket skirt. This is my entry for the So Frugal 22. A lovely challenge hosted by Ruan, the Yorkshire Schoolgirl, and Sam Frugalisma. Now, I chose a few patterns and I really wanted to do more, but thanks to the Ramsey ladder things happening, it should be a bit more plain sailing now. But, you know, life gets in the way. Anyway, pocket skirt. This is a Peppermint magazine sewing pattern, and it was designed and collaborated with Paper Theory. The lovely Tara designed this, and I love it. It is made out of this gorgeous blue embossed cotton. There we go. And it's got those flowers here, and instead of this waffle texture, and it's lovely to wear. It's so comfortable. I'm all about the elasticated waist at the moment. It's just comfortable. I think I'm just having a wee bit of a body issue. Like I just find myself quite bloated, and I definitely have put on a wee bit of weight throughout the pandemic. Not a wee bit, but yeah. And I would like to get rid of that. I wouldn't go mental, but I just want to get rid of what I have put on pre-pandemic, which is, yeah, it's harder to take it off than it is actually to put on. But hey ho. Yeah, so I'm really happy about this. It's already got dog slobber all over it. But I really liked the instructions. That's the second Paper Theory pattern that I've used, and I love the instructions. They're just really detailed, the illustrations are talk you really quite through. I must admit I did the pockets wrong and I had to unpick them, but that was me. I put it in the wrong position for the marking. I put on a couple of labels. These are, that one's Kyle in the Machine, and this one is Pink Coat Club, which is now Joy Margaret. She stopped selling the labels, but I managed to get some, so before she shut up shop. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. My other make that I'm going to try and finish, it definitely won't get in time for So Frugal, and it's Friday today, so it's well past the deadline. But I started this Thursday, yeah, the deadline day, after I had finished my pocket skirt, because I thought, you know what, I've cut them out, might as well start try and get them finished and sewn up. So I did the labels. So that's Kyle in the Machine, and that's Little Rosy Cheeks, that one. So I've started the sleeves. So I've got the body all together, so it's really the finishing now. So I've got to do the sleeves and encase the elastic, put the buttonholes and the buttons on. I'm going to do self-covered buttons, which I need to do, and what else do I need? And then just really iron. Yeah. So this is the Paddington top. Sorry, I forgot to say. This is another Peppermint magazine pattern, and this was designed by French Navy. So really nice instruction. The only thing is, it's quite baffling me at the sleeve. I think if I'm gonna do it properly, I'm gonna try and use the iron like it says in the instructions, and just steam that under, so I can get a nice position. It's this there's quite an angle at one part, and I think that's what's throwing me off, but we'll see. There's another couple of patterns that I've cut out, and that's the Fibromood Francis, which is the free one, and I've cut that out in a lovely blush, not a blush pink, quite a magenta pink viscose fabric. And the final frugal sew would be the Sabrina Skirt, and that's from the little pomegranate, and you can get that if you sign up to her newsletter. I can't wait to sew those. I'll sew them all because I think most of them will work with each other, and yeah, I've got a few ideas with the Sabrina what could be paired with that going forward. But yeah, I've noticed that there's quite a few made in my wardrobe tops that would go really quite well with the pocket skirt, so I can't wait to sort of show you on Instagram. And you've seen the pocket skirt if you follow me on Instagram anyway, so yeah, I've enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the other two challenges that I hoped to get done, just time wasn't on me. I had done a tester sort of mid-March, and that took up a bit of time because that was quite a involved make and tester. And then shortly after that there was another tester, so I was like, it's all testers. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a roller coaster trying to get this thing. But yeah, in general, my week, apart from the horrors of a Ramsay ladder, I made banana loaf yesterday. I think I'll make another one today because we've got a couple of bananas going out again, and we've still got eggs, so I'm going to rustle that up today after getting this video up and gone. Had decent, okay-ish weather. It's been colder than last week, but I think we're meant to maybe get settled weather this weekend, so fingers crossed. I'm hoping to get a two-parter with my makes so far this year, so I think I've tallied them up to be a 15 or 16 makes by the time I get 2 parts of this video out. So I'll do like part 1 this week coming, and then I'll do part 2 the week after, just so it breaks it up and it's not too long a video. Either way, I still get to talk about them, but I don't want to like bore you to tears like I would I? So yeah, so that is going forward, and then I've got something exciting coming as well. It's a wee shop tour. I'll pop that maybe next week, maybe next weekend. See how it goes, because I want to keep content back so I can fill it in and just sort of schedule it so that I'm not over overdoing it myself, because sometimes I feel like I'm dried up on content, and I like it's a wee bit of intruder syndrome in a way. Yeah, I think we all get that, but yeah, it's kind of a hard one to get around, and this week I felt it, especially with the Ramsay ladder. It's like different rooms that are sort of a different setup, and you get quite comfortable in your normal room. Although this is quite nice, you've got the sun still coming in, you can see my face, there's not too much going on in the background. These are some of the lovely fabrics that I've got set aside to make things up. This is going to be the pinafore, and I'm swinging back and forth with this lovely sort of the linen viscose mix, I think, but it's lovely. It's like a broderie and glittery one, and then that's another rib knit, which I think will be the Lola top from Stay Stitch. But yeah, the pinafore is Jennifer Lauren, so that was meant to be for So Yellow for Endo. So once I've done that, I'll be able to show you it. Yeah, so that's a bit annoying. And then I don't know if you can see it, there's a green one, and that was for trousers of some sort, to go with the Lola top for So Recreate the Look. So I am struggling. I am already struggling. I feel like I'm a wee bit sawdust in a hamster wheel, where the hamster wheel's going round by the hamster, if you know what I mean. Trying to just being tumbled at the moment. I'm okay. Just a wee bit. So yeah, I think April I'm going to do 2 challenges, the selfish sewing one, and there's a blouse one as well, but I'll talk to you about that in my April sewing plans in a vlog next week. Yeah. Oh boy. And I'm just about to put in a wee bit of footage of my week. It's just a little snippets. It's where I went on walks, and yeah, little highlights of this week. We're not putting in the Ramsay ladder, so enjoy. hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for letting me babble on, and yeah, I'll be back soon. Thank you.